LeeRomeroCorrientelatina.com. Well, guys, welcome. I caught the film last night. I thought it was amazing, cute, fun, funny. It's got a little bit of everything. How did this project come about? How did it land on your knees, and you pretty much went out from there?
How did I land on my knees?
No, how did the project land on
On my lap.
Yeah, or on your lap. There you go.
I'm messing with you. I auditioned, actually. So I went there, I auditioned. They let me improvise pretty much my whole audition. And then I didn't hear anything back from them for like solid 3-4 months. And then I'm not used to the process of animation. It's a very long process. So when I found out I got the part, I was just literally jumping for joy.
Really?
Yeah.
I came in to do a table read for a different project that's in production, and I thought that was a really fun experience, and I had a great time. And, you know, they asked me to come back in the next day and audition for the role. Okay. So that's how it came about.
How long was the process in the studio, going through the lines, reacting and all that?
It was like over a year.
Over a year?
Yeah, but it was only like one session a month, or, you know, maybe a session every 2 months.
Okay. And is there a bit of like wasabi in you, a little bit of go-go in you?
There is a little bit of wasabi in me as far as being a neatnik and kind of being OCD a little bit and wanting things organized. I'm very OCD. I always have to have some gum in my pocket. Got some gum right here.
I'm a little OCD myself.
You are?
Yeah.
What's something weird that you do?
My thing is with even numbers.
Okay.
I can't
I like
have
that.
things with odd numbers.
Okay.
I like that.
Like, every time I'm in a situation or I'm dealing with paperwork or whatever, it's got to end with an even number.
I used to be like that.
If it does, I mean, if it's
I
like
hate odd
like
numbers.
a 1 or a 3, or
It drives you crazy?
Yes.
It makes you itch.
It does. It just drives me nuts.
Absolutely.
That's interesting.
And is there a go-go with you a little?
Oh yeah, you know, she's such a strong character, and you know, she's super cool. I want to be like Go-Go. There are a few similarities, but she's just so cool. I want to be cool.
Nice. And were there any ups and downs with the project? Like something you enjoyed most, something you enjoyed less? Or?
I don't think there were any downs because it was so spread out. It wasn't like they were just jamming all this work in our face. But you know, so every time we came there, it was a treat. You know, even if they were to have changed your character a little bit, you'd have to do a couple of scenes over that you did before that were just like dialogue has changed because the character has changed.
Yeah.
I didn't mind any of it. It was cool being on the inside of the process.
Yeah.
And seeing how it goes.
If anything, it was extremely challenging, but the rewards are priceless. You know, when you're recording these lines, you don't have like a visual. You don't have actual visual, you know, animation. Exactly. So you really had to use your imagination.
What were your imaginations with Wasabi and Go-Go while you were reading these lines?
Wasabi, I was just thinking fear, never really being comfortable with actually being a superhero. Even when he was like ready for action, he was still cautious. He was still like, I don't know what I'm doing, which was I felt like was him. You know, so I always kept that in my head, like, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So when we were recording the action sequence, you know, when we first meet the masked man, like I visioned myself like, you know, skating around him and then throwing the disc and making the effort noises. That helped a lot for those like, huh noises.
Great. Well, you guys had yourself a hit with this one.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. Thank you very much. And go and see Big Hero 6.
November 7th.